Let's see. The string gauge success secret weapon. All right. Just wait till everyone sees that. Oh, stupid social media. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I bring glad tidings of great joy. If you've been following a while, you know I put a lot of thought and content into strings as far as different types and gauges, because nothing much happens without them. And what happens changes significantly with their materials and gauges. When you think about it, the number of scale lengths offered in most mass market guitars is fairly limited. So it's easy to more or less go on autopilot when choosing string gauges. But the no rules, no boundaries world of homemade 3 and 4 string guitars, made out of boxes or all manner of things, opens up a much broader range of scale lengths and vast variety of tunings you can use on them, which makes choosing the best gauges for each one a daunting task. So, unless you're the Charles Babbage or Ada Lovelace of lutherie, when you need to figure out the right gauges, you do what any normal human being does and Google it. But then, if you're like me, you weep, wail, and lament that Diodario took down their string tension calculator. Well, time has come to rejoice, my brothers and sisters, because it's back.
Better, stronger, faster.
That's right, the string tension calculator is now String Tension Pro, with a reboot in full Steve Austin mode. So since I rediscovered it out of desperation for a build I'm working on, I thought I'd give you a little guided tour. Now you can see it's in landscape mode, so that means a lot of swiping left and right or scrolling to use the controls with your phone. So I'm using my computer here to make it easier to show all the features at once. But I'll put a link in the description or comments for you. So we start with the type of instrument. Need strings for that oud you just snagged? Which kind, Turkish or Arabian? Setting up that guitarone for that mariachi side project? Check. But let's look at something everyone might be interested in. And here you choose the type or material of strings you want. But anyway, right now I need it for tenor guitar, so let's take a look at that. And at first glance, it looks like there's only one option. But that's where the secret lies, and all the magic happens. So we select that. And here's where you can adjust all the specs to your needs. Notice we can also remove or add strings from here without backing out and starting from scratch. That's handy, for example, if you've got a 3-stringer. Now, of course, it's based on Diodario's product range, and they make their tenor set for CGDA tuning. But my client also wants to use GDAE, which is lower string tension. So we can change the tuning and octave register with the radio buttons, and see what happens to the tension of those default gauges when we change the tuning. Wow, we lost almost half the tension on the neck. Now I could go ahead and change the gauges of each string to bring it back up to my total target tension. We'll say about 83, 85 pounds. But if you want to use other materials, like phosphor bronze for a darker, mellower tone instead of the brighter 80-20, or you need a heavier or lighter gauge for any string within a set, you can go further off script and change those settings too, as long as those specs are available as single strings or a set in that configuration from another brand. So be sure to check. But let's change the wound strings to phosphor and see what that does to tension. Not a big difference. So I know I need to punch in heavier gauges. What's that? The client just asked for a shorter neck? No problem. Just dial in whatever scale length works. So there you go. And we just scratched the surface, right? Now I'm torn between sending them a nice fruit basket or keeping this on the down low so they don't start charging a sub fee for it. Either way, enjoy it while you can. Good luck and take care, everybody. And thanks for watching.